Hi, I'm Deb Bixler, and this is Now We're Cooking. You know, in Italy, they have the Leaning Tower of Pisa as their claim to fame, but here in York County, we have the Leaning Tower of Cheesecake. Join us today on Now We're Cooking when we put together a culinary delight like you've never seen before, the Leaning Tower of Cheesecake. So first we have to get our mise en place ready. Mise en place is French for stuff in place. So what we're going to do first is make our cake itself, a cake mix. I have a bowl, and I'm going to use egg whites. Now the recipe on the cheesecake or on the pound cake box calls for 2 whole eggs, but we're going to use the equivalent of 2 whole eggs in whites. So every whole egg is 2 ounces, so we're using 4 ounces of egg whites. Now we're going to put some citrus zest in here. We're going to use lemon zest. So what we're doing is making better choices in our cheesecake recipe, and so when you do your zest, you get any long strings in your cheesecake. But by changing the eggs, we're making reduced fat. We're not going to have any added oils, and so we want to increase the flavor. A lot of times when you make reduced fat food, people think it doesn't taste as good. So if you increase the flavor, they're really not going to notice. Part of our mise en place is the strawberries. Now I've already thoroughly, and you do want to make sure when you use strawberries that you wash them well because they have pesticide residue on them, and it's not a good idea to eat strawberries without washing them. So when you do strawberries, cut it down through the stem as opposed to this way, because when you cut it on the side like that, there's a higher concentration of seeds in the tip. So if you're going to do it right, you don't want anybody to have all seeds in one of their bites, so you always cut them on the side like this. Strawberries have a very high fiber content. They're also really high in calcium and potassium. Our garnish for the kiwi. Now, kiwi is a fuzzy little creature. Actually, it was named after a creature. These are from New Zealand, after the kiwi bird. The skin is edible, so you just skin it off like this, and then the kiwi stem, if you either cut it off, if you don't cut it off far enough, there'll be a nice hard part off far enough so that you don't have that stem in there. And this we're going to use for garnish. Hi, I'm Deb Bixler, and this is Now We're Cooking. Today we're making the famous Leaning Tower of Cheesecake. You know, it's very similar to the Pisa, only here in York County. Whoops. Isn't this gorgeous? Italy. Don't know what they're missing with that Tower of Pisa, because the Tower of Cheesecake is where it's at. Oh, that side here looks a little bit better. How's that? Delicious.